amazing human being, social worker and carer. And what's going to be brilliant is you're going to speak to me from both of these perspectives today, with giving me some things. I think we're going to go 5 things that drive you mad as a carer, and 3 things that social workers can do that rock your world. But what's brilliant is you're bringing both perspectives, both expertise. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you. So shall I just carry on?
Go for it.
So one of the things that really annoy me is that, when you're working, you want to call somebody because you need something, and people say they'll call you back, and then they don't call you back when agreed. That really annoys me. So that's one. The second bit that really annoys me is that sometimes people, because they haven't done something they said they were going to do last time, you ring them back and we end up having the same conversation again, and I find that really frustrating because it shows they haven't done anything since the last time. The third thing, not being able to get through. Sometimes you will try and try and try to get through to people on the phone and you can't get through, and there's no, message leaving facility. That's the other one is sometimes people don't connect the dots, and they're quite woolly with what they explain. For example, the case needs to go to panel. They say, oh, I'm going to panel on this day, but they don't explain all the bits that happen either before or after panel, because you think, the big day is the panel day. But actually, 3 weeks later, there's still stuff to be done with perhaps the people who commission the service, the finances, and the setup that the customer just doesn't know about, or the person. And I find that quite frustrating. So the things that actually really make me feel positive about social workers is that when they're honest with me, even if it's things that I don't want to hear, they're transparent, and we can have a discussion about what we disagree with. The other thing is, when people do what they say they will do, that is just priceless. You don't realise that as a practitioner, how important that is to a person. The last thing that I'll talk about is the understanding much more of what I'm trying to express to a professional, and actually they understand how I might be feeling before I have to pour my heart out. And believe you me, I have poured my heart out on many occasions, and I'll just get that, occasional practitioner that actually really gets it. So I love that.
I absolutely love that, Jahan. And just like, there's so much in there. And just on that one, so how does someone show you they really get it without having to
I think there's a thing about being a transparent individual. What I look at from whoever I'm talking to is what level of empathy, transparency, honesty, and that they don't worry about how difficult that conversation is. The most important thing to them is that the person they are talking to understands the situation for what it really is. There's no, being coy about the things that, I might get annoyed about. They don't worry about that because they think, actually, I need to be honest with you. This is how it is. And I can work with that,
I really love that point, actually, Jahan. I think because I'm definitely someone who sometimes struggles to say the hardest things and what I'm worried the person doesn't want to hear. But I really love you just giving me such a strong message that says, like, you got to do it. You got to, because it is when you're putting that other person's heart and well-being in front of your own delicate feelings, if this is going to be tough. Jahan, I can't thank you enough. I mean, those are just so on point. Thank you so much for sharing those with me.
Thank you, Felicity.